Okay guys, this is a death clock. Well, I went to Walmart and I got a new baitcaster. It's a Shakespeare Alpha. It's the rod and reel combo. I got it for about maybe 50, a little bit, maybe to $60. It's not bad. It's got one ball bearing. I mean, that's very bad. Well, maybe not bad, but it ain't very good. So, but yeah, it can hold up to 12. Well, no, it can hold up to 14-pound test, or if you use braid, which has the same diameter, you could use up to 50 to 70-pound braid on here. You know, it's got a plastic spool. I don't know if y'all can see that. The light in here is very terrible. But it's got a plastic spool. It's got a magnetic adjustment. I personally prefer the centripetal brakes. Sorry, I'm really tired right now. I think the only thing, because I've watched a lot of videos too, you know, I think the only thing that's really actually metal on here is maybe the real part right here. This piece right here, I think that's the only piece that's actually metal. Everything else is like plastic and anything else. And well, the rod it came with, it's a Shakespeare Alpha rod, of course. It's, I don't know if y'all can see this, but it says Alpha 60. It's a 2 meter. It's a 6-foot rod, medium action, 6 to 12-pound line. And has a lot of bend to it, if you can see that. I'm just barely just barely, and it's already bending a lot. Like if you had like a lure or something, if you casted really hard with this, like the tip of your rod would legitly, it would just wobble back and forth. I don't like the rod. I mean, the reel's okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it works. I mean, probably ain't as good as the ones you can get like Abu Garcia reels, and I don't like Shimano though, but they make some good die-cast reels, you know. But besides that, it's got the star drag system, you know, spool tension, knob. It's not a bad rod. I mean, I've used it. Tell you one thing though, I mean, if the rod goes limp just a little bit, you will miss a lot of fish. But that's just for the rod and the line, which made it worse for me. When I first got it, it came with a Berkeley trilene. It came with 12-pound test Berkeley trilene, and when I first got it, I bought 2 of them. So when I first got it, I didn't know how to cast one very good, so I had a lot of backlashes and emptied it up. So then all I had left, I had a big spool of 6-pound mono. That's all I had. And then I went to the store and bought 20-pound fluorocarbon just to try it out. But at the time, I didn't realize they couldn't take it. I mistaken for another guy saying 20-pound braid, and I was being clueless and careless. I went and bought 20-pound fluorocarbon, which I stuck it on here, didn't work at all. But y'all probably can't see that, but with a plastic spool, the line cuts really deep into the spool. It's got tons of marks in there. You might be able to see it. It looks rigid in here. Like it has some spots where it shines really bright. We got that sort of, I don't know what you'd call it. I guess reflection of the light. You can see a lot better. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's where it's been cut up. A lot of your aluminum spools, I mean, they get cut up too, but they last a whole lot longer. It's got the plastic release button, you know, and click it back. It's not a very bad rod at all. I mean, I've Well, when let's see, it was winter, and we went up to my uncle's pond, and I had to catfish with this because I didn't have any other good rods, and I catfished with this rod because the bass wasn't biting and all that. I didn't want to catch no bluegill. So I started a little bit of that 12-pound trilene on here. Had about maybe 20 yards of it. I'd cast to the pond, and I'd catch some decent size, maybe 8-10 pound catfish with it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's fun to catch fish on here, especially big ones. You get that rod bending, you know. It's fun, but say it wouldn't be good for tournament, I guess. I mean, you could use it for tournaments, but if you wanted to do tournaments, I suggest you getting like an Abu Garcia reel or something. Shakespeare doesn't make a whole lot of baitcast reels and rods. I mean, they make a lot of rods. Maybe not for baitcasters, but you could use them for that. But they don't make a whole lot of reels. And the ones they do make, the ones that are actually really good, are really high dollar. So the Abu Garcia, like I'm trying to look into getting a Black Max combo or just the Black Max reel, because I can get a better rod. I know. I'm not sure what company makes them, but they're white and black rods. A lot of people use them. Like, I don't know if tournaments, but a lot of people on YouTube use them, and I've looked into them, and they're pretty good rods. But if I were to make this into a combo with this reel, I would have had, first of all, I wouldn't have had a plastic spool on the reel. I would have put aluminum in there, and then that'd have been my change. For the price it was at, the reel by itself would have been $30. So it should have had aluminum in there. With plastic, it should have been a whole lot cheaper. So if I had aluminum in there, then it'd have been worth maybe $30, $40. Whatever. And the rod, I would not have a medium action rod. I'd have a medium heavy action 7-foot rod. You know, and I'd have the little, whatever it is, where this spot right here, like you have your handle, and then your rod shows right here in the middle, and then you have a little bit on the end of that cover or whatever. I'm not sure what that's called. I don't know. You could leave a comment and tell me, but well, it's not bad at all. I mean, it works. If you want something cheap, you know, not just something you want to go to a pond and fool around with, you know, catch some fish, you know, I'd suggest getting one of these. But if, say you were go to a tournament, or you want to go lake fishing for bass, you know, because you know you're going to get some big ones in there, I suggest going with Abu Garcia or Shimano, stuff of that nature. Well, that's about it. That's all I got for this. I wouldn't suggest subscribing to my channel though, because I really haven't posted a whole lot of videos. I'm going to try. Right now I'm using the camera on my phone, so this picture might not be all as great. I did have a camera, but unfortunately I lost it at my other house before I moved into this one. And I'm hoping to get another cam that I can put on my hat and take with me, and so I can take you on my fishing trips, you know. Because I got some pretty good ponds to go fishing at that have decent 1, 2, maybe 3-pound fish. I haven't caught them yet because I'm not going to say it's all because of the rod, but most of it was because of the rod. But I caught a few bass on here. Missed a lot of them though, but I caught a few on here, so can't get too mad. Yeah, but please like this video and leave me any comments about anything I have missed, or give me I guess ideas of what I should get, or maybe give me some tips on what I could do to improve this reel, or what rod I should put it on, or stuff like that. You know, I've heard people that put like 50-pound and 70-pound braid on here because it's the same diameter as 14-pound monofilament, and they say it works. But they said that they would also change the rod though, because of the rod on here ain't that good, and I do agree with them on that. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and hopefully when I get my camera, or if I start posting more videos, if I have to, I'll post on my phone, or record my phone, sorry. But I appreciate you watching this, and like this video, and leave me some comments. And, well, thanks. And, well, that's it.